Welcome back to Interloper Byte, an Interloper series for the Long Dark with a twist. In order to prepare myself for the Broken Body achievement, which requires me to survive 45 days in misery mode to reach the final stage, I'm finally making an attempt to tackle Interloper head-on, but with my own brand of suffering added on top. For this series of Interloper playthroughs, I'm introducing some randomly selected modifiers used to make each day a little different from the next. For Volume 2, there is no region restriction and there will be tiers to the modifiers to keep some of the more challenging ones from causing an early death. Since this video is for Day 2, there are only 2 Tier 1 modifiers in place. Also for each day, the modifiers selected for the previous day are out of play. Let's spin the wheel to find out what hell awaits me. I got hydrophobic, cannot travel with liquids, and naked and afraid, cannot use torso or pants clothing slots. This is going to be a rough one. Alright, let's begin Day 2 for Volume 2. So we've got hydrophobic and naked and afraid. Basically, I will not be able to travel with any liquids on me. That includes water, oil, cooking oil, and antiseptic as well, which kind of sucks. So any fluid has to stay behind. And also naked and afraid, which means I will not be able to use any of these clothing slots here. So torso and pants, and this also counts as torso as well. Wow, Will, damn, have you been working out? Holy shit. Oh, my HUD is off. Hold on. That is not going to be fun, considering I don't have any clothing whatsoever. So these have to stay here. I guess I can carry them with me, but they have to stay here. Cooking oil has to stay. I'm going to have to drink this and then go out. We're going to put this away. Those away as well. Right, I think I have a lot of this from last time because I had a hoarding problem, which meant I have to carry all the junk items, including all these stones and cans and feathers and such. Oh, and the cattails. Oh, dear God, no. I'll put these away in here for now. And then, yeah, the start that I got for this Interloper playthrough was rather scuffed at first. It was a rather disorienting start in Ash Canyon. I had no idea where I was. Turns out I was really close to the Angler's Den. That's what it's called. And inside I got very lucky. I got double match spawns. That's why I have so many matches. I'm gonna put some of these away actually. And I ended up finding the Maglens. I think maybe here. I don't remember. I was able to barely make my way over to Timberwolf. We're at the Mountaineer's Hut. I got plenty of cattails, fortunately. That's going to come in handy later. And then we have plenty of water. I'm going to have to drink this now and drop it on the floor. Same with the soda. I'll drop one of these as well for now. I guess I don't need the toolbox as well. So let's just get rid of the things that I don't need for sure. This might come in handy, but I don't know. At the moment, I've got basically nothing on me. I don't have bandages. I don't even have a cloth, which is really bad. So there is definitely a little loot there by the boat, and then at the fishing hut. So let's go check it out. I guess you can boil a liter of water while I'm gone. And we'll bring one of these. Actually, hold on. Do I have anything for tea? No. Literally none. I was gonna make a tea real quick to keep warm, but I've got nothing. I've got whatever I brought from Ash Canyon, which wasn't much, but it got me here alive somehow. I did have to stumble through a blizzard at the very end of the previous part. But I was very fortunate to find my way here alive. The double match spawns definitely help. Also, I did have a double match spawn here at the Mountaineer's Hut. Very lucky. All right, so I do have a problem though. Since we're here in not Ash Canyon, we're in Timberwolf. I don't have the hacksaw, nor do I know where the hacksaw spawns are for Interloper. But I guess the whole point of this is so that I can learn Interloper. I don't want to make it too easy on me. I'm not carrying any liquids, am I? No. Oh. Yikes. Shh. Nobody tell anyone. It's fine. What was I going to say? I did have a T. I'm an idiot. I'm going to learn everything on my own. I'm not going to bother using maps and learning everything. So let's bring this back without actually holding it in my inventory. Look, it's as far away from me as it can be. It's all the way at the edge of the map. This is rather silly, actually. You can carry this.
My feet.
I mean, technically, I'm not carrying it. It's... I don't know how to explain this. This is so dumb. But I need a hacksaw. Really badly. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to loot much here. So I'm going to head out and try to find one. There.
Goddamn freezing.
Okay, we'll save that. Do I have any fuel? Nothing. I didn't even get like a jerry can here. I could really use that to make some torches. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to use these crappy ones for now. Unfortunately. Alright, I shall wait for this to boil. It lasted longer. I'm not sure why. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. Drink that. I know it's a waste. Yep, I know. It's a huge waste, but that's fine. I need that warming bonus. I'm gonna head up that way, because I know there's some accessible containers. I don't know if there's a hacksaw there. If I recall, one of the engines is over... It's past Echo Ravine, and there's some containers next to it. On Stalker, you can find a hacksaw next to it. So I'm thinking maybe the other containers might have a hacksaw spawn. I don't really know. This is kind of a risky... kind of risky what I'm doing here, because I don't have clothes on. I'm literally almost naked. Hence, naked and afraid. And I can't carry any water on me. So these trips got to be short. Or I got to make water whenever I get a chance. It's actually not too cold. And I say that and I look at it and it says negative 25. That tea is doing some work there, isn't it? And the, what's it called? The torch as well. Let me grab these because I can't use regular antiseptic. I can't carry it, at least for today, because of hydrophobic. I know technically like oil itself is hydrophobic. It doesn't have water in it. But I think the idea for the rule is that I can't carry any fluids. That includes water and sodas and oil and antiseptic. I think that would also include things like maple syrup and condensed milk and the tomato soup. Those are fluids. They don't have any chunks in them. Well, they shouldn't have any chunks. If your tomato soup has chunks, maybe return that can. Oh, I let it go out like an idiot. I need to keep that in mind. I'm not supposed to let my torches out like that. That's a waste of a match. Well, now I'm running. Oh, and I don't have full energy, I just realized. Okay, we're doing a little quick trip up here. We're gonna check out the containers that are up here, and then also maybe grab the acorns. Although the acorns, I can't really do anything with them. Well, I guess, never mind. I can boil them and eat them. Let me just grab these cattails. There can also be coal here, I think. If I'm lucky. 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more tails. Okay, these will be the last ones. And I don't have to grab the cattail head anymore. Or these stones that are everywhere. Fun. That was not terrible for a first day. while the initial spawn point was doo-doo, finding Angler's Den kind of saved me. And because it was only day 1, my inventory was more or less empty, so there was plenty of room for random junk. Ooh, yeah, frostbite. I don't have, I think gloves. I have a scarf. I don't have gloves. So we gotta do this quick. Gotta carry this, though. Okay, the crows are a good sign. The wandering crow flock. Murder of crows, I guess. Because that means the weather is ideal for them to spawn and fly overhead. Okay, let's grab these. Okay, we're on a timer here. We gotta hurry. But I need these. These are gonna how I'm gonna keep warm.
So cold.
You know what? From here, I think I might head over to the cave. Never mind. I don't have a bedroll. Never mind. My only bed right now is Mountaineer's Hut. And then maybe a random cave that has a bed in it. But I wouldn't want to sleep in one of those. Okay. I don't know if those wolf howls are over here. I think those are down by the lake. Okay. Oh, boy. This is not ideal. Let's just take a look-see. Where are the containers? Do they remove containers in Interloper? Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not know that. Because they would be right there. Okay, we gotta go home. I gotta go home. Any hacksaw? Fudge. I didn't know that about Interloper. Okay, I'm just gonna Skyrim my way down. I won't be able to grab these acorns, sadly. I think this is gonna be a rather difficult day. Of me just sitting inside most likely the whole day. I don't want to catch frostbite. Okay, we gotta be careful that we don't have crampons. Yet. Oh, we're right here. Okay, unsuccessful trip. No hacksaw. It's a risk, obviously. I'm not gonna find it. Let's go home and rest because I need to sleep. I don't have a lot of energy right now. What sucks is that I arrived here in the middle of the night and I don't think I got full energy back from sleeping. And I'm already really low on health. So let's get inside and warm up. I don't know if this is going to be warm enough for me to sleep in. Because there's a hole in the roof of the house. And I don't have clothes on. Oh wait, I'm curious. Can I take one of these beds with me? Because there's 2 of them, right? Yeah. I need a fire then. That sucks. Okay, well then don't waste the fire and the match and make water while I'm waiting. Gonna need to gather as many.
Fire.
Mistakes were made. I totally forgot about this. The torch method. That was my bad. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. It's fine. We have 4 boxes of matches. Less than at this point. But we got very lucky with a double match spawn. And I know of another match spawn in Pleasant Valley. I know where it is. I think it's always there. From what I can tell. That's gonna go bad anyways in a sec. By go bad I mean ruined. That should be warm enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's put these away for now. And yeah, just start saving up sticks. Oh, I have a hat. I didn't even notice that. I caught that or found that earlier. But I need gloves, so I need cloth. And a sewing kit. I don't know if I have that either. I do have a sewing kit. But I need gloves. Or I need cloth to make gloves. I could rip up the clothing, but again, that's solving one problem and then creating another one for later. Obviously, at the moment, I can't wear the other clothing, but I need to have it for later. How's my food? Food's fine. I hate that I'm going to have to sleep most of the day, unfortunately. Oh, okay, no, that's fine, because it boiled 2 liters of water, at the very least. I totally forgot. I should have slept 2 hours, but that's fine. I don't have a lot of fuel to spare anyways. Let's just double check everything. I'm going to bring one of these just in case. I really need it. I don't have bandages. I need to make this antiseptic now. Just in case. But I don't have any bandages, which is really, really bad. We don't have a lot of time left, unfortunately. I just gotta go. I gotta find something. So let me go check the other container spawn that I know of that's in Stalker and see if it's there in Interloper. My guess, it's not gonna be there. Oh yeah, it is cold. I'm like as close as I can be to a naked, like completely naked run of Interloper, which I'm sure some sick bastard out there probably has done before. Grab that. I'll grab all this later. I know that I have these resources within reach, but right now I'd rather go get whatever is further out. Let's try to avoid bear and wolf and timberwolf. I've run into both at the same time before. That was quite a sight, actually. And then like half a day later there was a moose where I ran into the timberwolves and the wolves at the same time. I was not expecting moose. Oh, it's not that cold right now. It's only -2. Not -2, but like -2 arrows. Oh, there it goes. It's like teetering on the edge. I hear something. You know, ptarmigan would be nice, or maybe a rabbit. I'm gonna have to grab a lot of birch while I'm here. This is my one chance to grab it before the cougar spawns, although I don't think I'm gonna be alive long enough for the cougar to even spawn. Okay, there's the bear. I think I did hear something, but I don't know what it was. Oh, I think that's a timberwolf. Yep, it's those lanky mother duckers. That's how you can tell it's timberwolves. They have a slight bit of scoliosis.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
I can't tell if the containers are there or not. I don't think they are. And I don't see any birch bark. I don't have anything to grab that, so I can't grab it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. It might be better for me to just leave and go to Pleasant Valley. So let's just go do that. Let me get home. Warm up. Grab my stuff. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, leave all that water and the soda. But I can bring the cattails with me. And the matches and all that. And I'll bring my clothing with me, but I'm not gonna put it on, obviously. And probably head to Pleasant Valley. This is, not fun. I just need a lot of clothing spawns, and Pleasant Valley will be the better place to do that at. I can't do that here without a hacksaw. So, I'll come back one day, assuming I'm alive, assuming I make it long enough, to come and loot the containers, the ones that exist. So I'm gonna guess that... Dear, okay, I'm gonna put this marker here, materials. For the saplings. Okay. It's not far from Mountaineers. Let's just get back. Make sure I've got plenty of fuel to burn. Oh, let's grab these. I've got plenty of food at the moment. That's not a huge concern. Neither is water. Well, at the moment, I can't carry the water with me. But I just want to get to Pleasant Valley at this point. Yeah, not knowing the maps hurt. And looting Timberwolf this early on with basically nothing on my back. Literally nothing on my back. It hurts. So let's just sleep a little bit to recover warmth. And then, of course, on the other side of the rope climb down to the valley is another bed, fortunately. There should be plenty of beds between the rope climb, between here all the way to, like, say, Molly's house at the farmhouse. I won't need that rope, so that can stay here. Oh, unprofessional of me. I left the door open.
Time to look for shelter.
I can sleep a little bit and warm up, but if a blizzard rolls in, this might be bad. Let me make some teas. I don't have a flask either, do I? No. So let me grab these. Grab those and those. Grab my clothes. Grab that. Can't travel with the... Wait, why do I have water? Damn it! I traveled with water. That's fine. I didn't drink it. That's fine. The whole point is that I shouldn't have it on me so that I can't use it. But it's fine. I didn't have it. I didn't use it. Okay, let me drink the soda then. Since I can't take it with me. Yeah, technically I've broken the rules twice, but not a huge deal, because I didn't use any of those items. Okay. I hate that I'm like traveling at night, essentially, because I'm risking a lot doing that. Although that first area when you enter Timberwolf, I don't really see a lot of wolves there often. So I might be fine. Let's do this. I'm taking that with me. I'm not gonna make any more water. I'm gonna make some teas though. Really, I won't be able to travel with them. Oops. So I'm gonna make... No, yeah, I gotta make them first. This will give me a chance to warm up at least. I should also boil these. Unfortunately, couldn't get a lot of these when I was up there because of that one wolf. Okay.
I would drink almost anything about that.
I'm working on it. Here, acorn. Acorn. Tea. Tea. So I don't have any painkillers. I should save that one rose of tea. Well, never mind. Can't take it with me. Fudge. Can't make anything else. Can I carry the bed with me? This is rather silly. No. I figure that's a no. That would be a bit overpowered on Interloper and Misery, especially. So let's drink that. Do that. Grab some more warmth while I'm here. I'm gonna just go ahead and rest another hour and then warm up with that last tea. This should hopefully be enough energy to get me down the rope climb. If not, I'm boned. Here we go. Oh, it's already hot still. Anything else I'm taking? No. I'll bring 5 more of these. That actually gets my inventory to be pretty full, but that should be not a huge... Oh, right. I'm dropping all the water. We're leaving that behind. Let's go. Not waste this warmth. Okay. And I'm off to Pleasant Valley. Hopefully there wasn't a hacksaw here and I just missed it somehow. It's a clear night. I'm a little concerned about Aurora. I don't want Aurora to spawn. That'd be really bad. Let me grab more. You never know. How's my energy? Oh, it's most full. Okay. I think I can make it down the rope climb without needing a break. My inventory isn't full. Okay. I can deal with them because I got the torch and the stones, as long as the wind doesn't start blowing. I'm assuming that works in Interloper. Let's find out. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to do the other method that I learned recently. Oh, please don't get me killed. Okay. It works. So recently I learned you can just keep walking towards the wolf with the torch in hand. And even if you reach their, like, the edge of their struggle bounds, it'll still scare them. I don't want to try that. Not in this. Okay, well, he didn't even give me a chance. Yeah, you could just walk straight into them, and they'll run away. Why is it not that cool? Well, minus 20. Trying to see if I can get, like, a piece of birch bark. I didn't get any over there because of those timber wolves. I did not want to deal with them. They are basically a run ender. Okay, we got one birch bark tea here. That's helpful. I mean, the birch forest is in Pleasant Valley, so that is also available down there. And I know of another birch spawn, or a match spawn, I mean, over in Pleasant Valley. I need to learn spawns and just keep them somewhere in my skull. There should be room in there, even though I'm very forgetful for a lot of things. Especially language. I flub language, like just words in general, very easily, especially when I'm streaming and I'm just talking and talking, and I forget what I'm trying to say half the time. If that has happened during one of these videos, I probably haven't noticed. But I guess it hasn't happened yet. Okay, we're gonna have to use another torch here. I do not want to run here at this point. This is where I gotta reserve all the energy. That warming bonus is going to carry me through this whole trip. Fortunately. Should be good. I just don't want to lose any more health. Oh shit, right, the torch. No! Fuck. Let's just go, let's just go. Oh, again! Again! Stop wasting the match! Toasty! Idiot! It's like rule number 1 of Interloper. Waste as few matches as possible. Be resourceful. It's probably not rule number 1. It's probably like the top 5, most likely. I don't know. Actually, my rule number 1 for me right now is don't throw stones at Timberwolves. They don't care. They do not care. Even if you have a flare out, they do not care. I get the feeling that they just don't care about the stones. They're a little braver. And also, I did learn, as a part of my Something Wicked Stalker playthrough, the 1000-day achievement, poison wolves do act quite a bit differently than regular wolves. They are more desperate, obviously, so there is a chance that even if you're holding a torch, they will charge you. Like a lit torch, versus a regular wolf where they won't charge you. Unless there's some weird bug. I'm not entirely sure. Ever since they added the poison wolves, I've noticed what seemed like a bit of a bugginess with all wolves in general. Like sound bugs, pathing issues and stuff like that. And sometimes it freaks me out because it makes me think that, oh, they're gonna charge me. I gotta move. No. Usually happens when you like scare them, and then they run towards you instead of away from you. But they also simultaneously don't make a sound, and that makes it seem like they're gonna charge you. It's really annoying. It's been in the game ever since they added the poison wolves, ever since the Buried Echoes update. Okay, I should have more than enough energy. This is a tall climb, but we're climbing down. Although, Interloper, I don't know if this is going to be worse. I'm not going to pick anything else up because I don't want to. Okay, and I can't stop because if I do stop on the ledge below, I might run out of energy and not be able to climb down. I would love to grab that log, but it's really not a good idea. And then after this, I will rest a little bit and maybe make my way over to Skeeter's Ridge, hopefully in one piece. Oh, thank God this is here. I mean, it has to be here, right? For the trader quest? Yeah, it has to be here. Spoilers for the trader quest, but this is one of the prepper caches you have to go to. Well, I guess you got to go to all of them, technically, potentially. No water. Maybe don't eat something that's salty. So no acorns. I think that, not salty, but like, it reduces your water. I think I lost 100 calories out of that. These don't reduce water as well. Let me just eat a bunch of these. Is this warm enough? Am I like warming up here? I hope so. Oh boy. Let me just top myself off here. One more. It is not warming up, but with the bed it will be. Okay. Let's just do 6 hours. What just happened? I'm gonna have to review the video real quick. That was rather upsetting. It says I survived 1 day, but that's not true. I guess it only counts full 24-hour periods. I survived like 2/3 of a day, then a full day, then 2/3 of a day. So it counts as 1 day. Alright, let me review the footage. So after reviewing the footage, I discovered that when I checked the temperature, it said it was -3. And then when I clicked on the bed, it said it was only going to provide +2. So there was a temperature deficit, and that's what killed me. Huh. I was under the impression that most beds were at least +3, or +5 even. Maybe it's the bedrolls that are +5 and not the beds. Okay, well, this is a learning process, I guess. I was so excited for this. This was gonna be so fun. I could tell because of the awesome start I had with the quadruple match spawns. But alas, it has unfortunately ended shorter than a lot quicker than I thought it would. That sucks. Technically, I survived like 2.5 days. I know it says 1, but like it's only counting full midnight to midnight days. And I did not do more than 1 technically. I started at like midday and then died like before dawn, so. Ah, that sucks. Okay, well now I know about 2 double match spawns. Obviously that's not, I don't think they always spawn there, but Angler's Den is going to be very helpful, and Mountaineer's Hut as well. I've learned if you don't have a hacksaw, don't bother trying to loot Timberwolf Mountain for the containers. Find the hacksaw first, and then and also come back with some good clothing. Unfortunately, I didn't have any clothing on because of the stupid modifier. Okay, so I like this format, the tiered modifier system, and I think I'm gonna hold on to that for next volume 3. I don't think there'll be many changes in between Volume 2 and Volume 3. I haven't even released Episode 1 of this yet. I'm releasing it tomorrow from when I'm recording. This will come out at the end of the week, this week. So the only changes there'll be between this episode and the next one for Volume 3 will be, well, a new start, obviously, and then maybe some new modifiers if I can think of some new ones. I'm sure I'll get it. Eventually, I'll figure this out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Leave a comment with any tips, any tricks, whatever you want to provide. I don't mind just a smidgen of backseat gaming here. That's totally fine with me. And I will see you for Volume 3 sometime in the future. Alright, bye.